Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been so long since I've been back. It's been almost 2 weeks, I think, since I came back from vacation. I wanted to kind of take a break, kind of take it all in before I made a video. And it was so close of not making one, not because I didn't want to share that with you guys. It's just I tend to get overly stimulated fast and get super excited and so many things running through my mind to the point to where I was just kind of like, let me take a moment, and I'm ready now to share this with you guys. So of course guys, please give this video a like, and let's jump into my vacation. As you can tell by the picture, this is where we went. We went to Cincinnati, Ohio. And then of course if you take the bridge on the other side is Kentucky. Sorry, Gardy. I literally just got off of work, guys. Motivation is key, baby. Motivation is key. But yes, so this look how beautiful Cincinnati is. When I couldn't believe that I was looking at Cincinnati. Now, that's the crazy part. So I'm gonna flip through some pictures. Um, it might be try to. I don't want to go too fast, but I also wanted to show you guys the most important parts. So bear with me when I'm flipping through my pictures. What's also very exciting is me and my husband. We met our girlfriend and her daughter in Cincinnati, and we were ecstatic. She's probably one of the sweetest women I ever met in my life. And just meeting her with the back with the seeing the scenery of Cincinnati was like a fairy tale. It didn't feel like it actually happened. Like I had so many epiphanies, or I think I said that right, where you kind of look at someone or something and you're kind of like, am I really there? Like, is this real? Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fathom it. Though we were going through the emotions, though we were eating at unique places that we never ate before. Like I said, seeing and being on the bridge, driving, going through the city, it still felt like magic. And also, too, I gotta tell you guys about this Airbnb we went to. So let's go ahead and flip to the very next picture. But also, too, guys, hi. I hope you all are doing well. But let's get to the next picture. So, also, so obviously it's not gonna be in any particular order. I kind of saved because when I say I was taking pictures on my phone, then if I didn't have my phone, I use Babe. Shout out to UK boss, love you, baby. I took her phone and I took her pictures of whatever I wanted to, and then I took my husband's phone and I went, "Ah," I was obsessed. Like, I had so much fun. It was such an obsessive, like, I love buildings and structures and scenery. So when Cincinnati is so fucking beautiful. But anyway, yes. So the picture on the screen. So this is if you've never seen it, we are big anime fanatics in this household. Yes, it's from Jutsu Kaisen. This is the cursed finger. It's a gummy. It looks nasty as fuck, but we saw it. I had to take a picture. So let's move on. I took a picture of the artwork. This was a place where you could eat, drink, and play putt putt or play little mini golf. We did not go because we were heading towards the aquarium. We bought tickets to the aquarium, and eventually we'll get there. But I really love this artwork of this monkey. It was really dope, so I took a picture of that. Also, more artwork. I'm very big because I don't know if you guys know, I'm very much an artist myself, and we'll get into that later in the video. But I draw, I paint, I write stories. So art is my life, and I'm obsessed with eyes. So as you guys can tell, eyes is a way. It's not just a way to the soul. It's also a way to read individuals, and their eyes will tell you before their body language will sometimes. So eyes are everything. Okay, move on. Also, too, I took a picture of the building itself because I thought the building was beautiful. Because it was like you go to the parking lot or parking garage, and then you go up an elevator, and there's stairs too, and there's like this nice little shopping center, and also two aquariums in that shopping center. So it's pretty dope. So this is one of the shops, part three, that had that dope monkey painting. And then that's called a glitch. Let's move on. Here's Brothers, that was also part of that shopping center as well. Then also this is the menu. I took a picture of the menu because I wanted to see not only the cost but also just what they served, because who knows if I decide, or if we decide to live in Cincinnati, or we go back and visit, who knows, we might go to part 3. So I took a picture of the menu. Okay, so we completely jumped, but also too, my daughter, it was her fourth birthday, and we decided to do her biggest celebration in Cincinnati with everyone. So this is her. Her name is Ocean. Her obviously she has a mermaid cake. Shout out to you, Ocean. I love you, baby. I love being a mom. Being a mom is so special. That's her again. This is a video. We're gonna skip past that because I'm not dressed properly. I am not dressed properly. So yes. This is also Ocean, the one standing up, and this is my daughter, also my second daughter, Kalani. Don't they look cute? They were outside playing chalk, because us women, we gotta cook, not play, and also do other things. This is my husband's best friend. This is Sir Jerry the Lost, guys. If you never remember him from me, okay, so back in my check out my later gameplays, guys. He was actually the one commentating with me when we were playing Village and Resident Evil 7. This is Sir Jerry the Lost. So everyone say hi, Sir Jerry, and if you remember him, say we remember. Put that in the comments. Shout out to Sir Jerry the Lost. That's him again. This is once again downtown. Look at these buildings. And don't get me wrong, guys. I know I'm geeking for stuff. I'm actually from the city. I'm from Chicago. But it's been years since I was able to actually see and experience buildings. Where we live at now, nothing. It's nothing. I don't even know what the fuck to call this place. It's nothing. This fucking dirt. I don't know. It's dusty and crusty. But look how beautiful this is. Even the air felt different. So that's how you know. That's how you know we know that everybody in the hood know that we know that this is where it's at. But anyway, yeah, let's push on. More buildings. I told you I'm a big sucker for buildings, structures, scenery. This is what I live for. Look how beautiful that building is. Um, some more. This is still downtown. Okay, and on the way to Cincinnati, I saw this creepy ass house, and I'm very big on horror as well. And once again, we'll get into that a little later. As you know, I play horror games. Sorry, guys, I wasn't joking. I literally just got off of work. But yeah, so I saw this creepy ass house, and I fell in love with it. So shout out to that house. Once again, some more screening. Okay, so that's my husband, that's my baby, that's our girlfriend, that's beautiful Kalani, and then there's me. Yes, girls got hips for days. But this is when we were at the zoo. I had to think about that for a moment because I saw water, and I was like, oh yeah, penguins zoo. We're at the zoo. But yeah, that's us all together looking extra adorable. There's me talking to Ocean because she wanted to go pet the kangaroos, and she's a very big animal lover, so she was not understanding that you can't just go walk up to them and pet them. So I was explaining to her, and that's what my hair looks like now. Um, then that's us being silly once again. That's baby. That's me. Of course, my husband and Sir Jerry DeLots. The kids are kind of just behind us somewhere, they or in front of us because they tend to run off. This is us going up the Escalator. I know, not very interesting, but it's okay. I told you. Pictures. Random. Once again, that's us looking all extra fucking cute and adorable. Then once again, the houses. Look at this. I like how all their houses are the same but different, if that makes sense. Like, for example, we're gonna talk about these houses for a sec. Look how even the windows are different from each other. These ones are the same shape, but these are smaller than this one, and then this one's completely different. You see what I mean? Different, but the same. Loved it. All right, we're pushing on. Once again, I took more pictures of some buildings. That's just us looking cute. That's me. Another really interesting building. Look at the sky. You see the sky against the buildings? That's what I mean. Like, look at that. Look at that. Ah, I don't even know what this was, but I took a picture of it. Surely did. Surely did do. I don't even know what picture this was. I just like how big their even there was houses on hills. Like they were stacked up. Like, see my hand, there was like stacked up like stairs on hills. Like, I think that's so freaking cool. I would be afraid to fall off though. Sorry guys. I'm gonna try to keep this yarn into a minimum. Once again, some more. We're gonna flash. This is baby Kalani looking so adorable. That's my baby Ocean looking so adorable. Okay, once again, her birthday, eating cake, being happy. So this is when we first got into CinCin. That's my baby right there. This is when, like, cause when we first got into CinCin, we couldn't check into our Airbnb until a certain time, so we had to pass some hours. And we were okay with that because initially we just didn't want to be late into the Airbnb, if that makes sense. So I might make it, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make it. But anywho, so that's Kalani. There's Ocean, my baby, and we were just eating some McDonald's, playing at the park. Letting the kids kind of just de-stress and relax and enjoy themselves. And once again, more buildings. Up, going the wrong way. Okay, guys, let me get out of this real quick because it's not doing what I needed to do. So, okay. Okay, here we go. There's somewhere at the tops. So this is. Come on. So we rented. Actually, I'm gonna turn off the sound. So I'm turning off the sound so I can commentary over it. So initially, we rented out this Harry Potter themed Airbnb. So first of all, shout out to Gabrielle. She was amazing. And amazing in the sense of she was direct. Her information on her page was clear as day, and what we got is what we paid for. She was she was quick to respond, and then she allowed us to have this house to ourselves. She didn't berate us, she didn't harass us, she didn't constantly message me. She allowed us to be comfortable in this house like it's our own. The decorations alone was astounding. The house was clean. The floors were swept, vacuumed, everything was nice and tidy. Clean bed sheets, no stains. I definitely give this a 9 out of 10. Obviously, no one's perfect, so you can't give them a full 10. But honestly, she deserves a 10. She's absolutely amazing. She's absolutely sweet. She also allowed us to extend it an extra day because we honestly didn't want to go. We really didn't want to leave. So she allowed us to extend it for one more day. And When I say we were all up and through this house, we was all up and through this house. So that's me again. Um, get out of there. So this is another video, kind of just taking a picture of, that was the rooms. This is the kitchen. The kitchen was nice and clean. She had dishes and stuff for everyone, a coffee maker. Fridge was nice and clean. There's my baby again. She being silly. I like the decorations on point. She was saying that on her website that her children were actually the ones who helped her put this house together for everyone, and it's definitely worth it. It's so worth it. You get the whole house. You get all the rooms. Of course, there was some rooms locked up, but we didn't need them because we had the whole house. The backyard also for us, she had a free wash and dryer in there as well. So it was one of the most. I would stay here for a year if she let me. That's how much I loved it and loved her. Though we never got to meet her, she never popped up unexpectedly. She never came in the house creepily. She never did nothing like that. She just communicated through message. So shout out to you, Gabriella. Thank you again for allowing us to rent out your house. We'll be back because we can't let this house go. We'll be back. So that was some more of the house. That's a downstairs where the washer and dryer was, as you saw. There's also an arcade machine, a hockey table. You can do karaoke, but there's also extra TV there. So this is when we first walked in. You hear the Harry Potter theme coming in, and look at the front room, Gryffindor, the cool tapestry. Like they did it up for this house. And then this is the dining room as well. Very nice. It was a one of a kind experience. Let's see. All right, so once again, here is our babies chilling, playing the arcade game. Ocean is the tallest one. 4, Kalani is the littlest one. 2, they're enjoying each other's company, and that's the first time they were really meeting each other. Cause like our relationship is long distance with our baby. It's long distance, so they talk on the phone and stuff like this. So this was the first time that we all really interacted and met each other. So it was super duper exciting. Um, it was so exciting. Obviously, trees. I'm obsessed with trees as well, guys. This is at the zoo. Obviously, we didn't actually get to. Sorry, guys. We didn't get a chance to experience the whole zoo because being moms, being parents, the kids were getting fussy and they were not having it. It was hot. The zoo was almost about to close. We only had about like an hour and a half before the zoo closed. And the zoo was ginormous. We didn't even see 50% of the zoo. We saw like maybe 10%. So, unfortunately, you won't see all the really cool animals, but you can see what we saw. So, here's some birds. There's some birds. Um, this is the carousel, and this is the first time I've actually ever seen a carousel in person. When I say this thing was absolutely beautiful and also extremely, like I said, I get overwhelmed extremely quick. It was just mind blowing. And our baby had a pass, so she allowed, Ocean on there, and me and her both went on the carousel while the guys took pictures and video of of us riding it initially. The kids enjoyed themselves. It just brought me also back to Silent Hill 3. As you guys know, if you're a gamer, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. That's what it reminded me of. Obviously, this is more sweet and elegant, especially since it's over a lake. But it was just magical. Of course, trees. This is my baby. She's petting a goat. She really liked it. This brown goat down here. Love this brown goat. I forgot this goat's name. They all have names. I know this gray one and white one is a different type of breed of goat. It's a dwarf, and I think it's like a African breed of goat. That's why it's bigger than the rest. And the rest of these are dwarfs. That's why they're teenier. It's funny because my daughter uh, kept saying that they look like potatoes. They do. They do. There's Mr. Goat again. Kalani petted some goats as well. Then that's us again. Sir Jerry the Lost. There was a koi, like a little koi water. We couldn't really see it. The water was kind of whatever color that you want to call it, mucus green. So you couldn't really see the koi. As you could tell, there's like one right here, but more lake. So this is a picture of us on the carousel. And then you actually get to see it, a little clip of it. Super excited. Obviously, I muted it initially so you guys can hear me commentate over it, but I guess I can turn it up real quick so y'all can hear it. Okay, yeah, I'm turning it off. This not you just hear people talking, but initially, yeah, this is the carousel. There's me, and there's my baby right there. That's Kalani and me. Obviously, you know what we look like now. So yeah, we were just on this wonderful, beautiful, big ass carousel. I liked how all the animals were different. Some did repeat, but it was really nice. They get three. Sorry guys. They get three rounds and then it stops. So it was cute enough to get their experience. All right, so we're gonna push on from there. This is actually we had ate at this restaurant. It's called Tom and Chi. It's a grilled cheese place. So I had a grilled cheese, bacon, mac and cheese, grilled cheese, and they had these chive sour cream tots that were really absolutely delicious, very filling. Um, very filling. The shout out to Joyce at Tom and Chi. She was so sweet. Her customer service top notch. Top notch. She was so friendly, so welcoming, not judgmental, very warm. Even the whole staff, the kitchen staff as well. They gave my baby a little birthday treat. It was like a bagel. It's like a s'mores with a bagel. You know, it was cute. I didn't get a chance to taste it because, to be honest with you guys, we had cake, we had ice cream, we had all this different kind of food. We didn't get a chance to taste it, unfortunately. I know she took a little lick of it, but unfortunately, that's kind of how it happens. But so sorry. But yes, so this is what my daughter had, just a regular grilled cheese and mac and cheese. She ate a little bit, but my daughter she's extremely hyper and she was just bouncing off the wall. And this is the little outfit they wore to the aquarium. And hopefully I got some pictures of the aquarium. See, there's the logo. Shout out to Tom and Chi. Shout out to you, Joyce. Love you, baby. Hope to see you soon. Look at this tree. We were at a park and I saw this huge ass tree and I told my husband, I was like, go get the picture of the tree. He's like, that tree? Yes, that tree. Yes. That's my husband and our daughter, Ocean. It was hot outside. Still at the zoo. Okay, this is when we're at the aquarium. My daughter, she was afraid to do the shark bridge. So, he had to carry her, like the princess she is. So there's surgery at a loss. He was not afraid. Me, I'm like, no. So I didn't go. But I also wanted to take pictures, so. Mm-mm. But yeah, they made it out. Then that's all of us eating some Dippin' Dots. I haven't had Dippin' Dots in years because where we're at, they took it out. So we have things that are similar to Dippin' Dots, but they're not Dippin' Dots. And to be honest with you guys, they gave that's a regular. I don't even want to see what a large is. We couldn't barely finish a regular. And we all had our own ice cream. Even the kids couldn't finish it. You know, kids like sweets. They couldn't even finish it. But yep, there's me, there's Baby, Kalani, Ocean, there's the Dippin' Dots. This was kind of like a cookie monster crunch, cookies and cream. Something there's Surgery to Loss representing. There's me, Honey, more buildings. Yep, there's the aquarium. That's their little outfits. The aquarium was beautiful. That's them in their little outfits looking out over to Cincinnati because we were in Kentucky. So they were looking out to Cincinnati. And there we have it. So that was our trip. Um, it was absolutely stunning. And I definitely want to say thank you to everyone that we encountered. You guys were sweet and welcoming. Thank you again, baby, so much for being our tour. Because, yes, um, my baby, um, K Boss, she was actually our tour guide to Cincinnati. She's been there her whole life. So she was our tour guide, and we got everywhere safely and welcomingly. And it's just, like I said, it was an experience that I'm going to cherish forever. And if you ever guys go to Cincinnati, say what's up. But regardless of that, guys, let's get into the next part. Now, there might be a part two. Actually, yeah, let's make it a part two. We'll make this one strictly just for the vacation, because it's very special, and I'm definitely gonna add clip. Actually, I don't need to add clips because I actually showed you guys the pictures a day. But regardless of that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. Um, Stay tuned. There will be another one posted, if not right directly, sometime today or tomorrow, of the next part where I talk about Benny's Burger Barn. Yes, guys, we're going to be talking about it. But regardless of that, thank you so much, guys. I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much. And don't forget to like. Bye! In this world, I'm in control. Silent pink gamer, unchained free. Techno queen, forever I'll be.